future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, and I'm here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors, man. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. I appreciate y'all. I got some news real quick. Is Shytoshi partnering with Netflix to direct the Shiba Inu movie? Now we're gonna go into that, and I'm gonna drop a couple things on why I think that might be possibly happening. I'm not sure. Remember, none of this video is financial advice. Remember to always do your own due diligence, and just never risk more than you're willing to lose in these projects, because it's very, very risky. You have to always only invest in the projects that you believe in, so that way if the price drops 60%, you'll feel confident holding it during that downtime, or even buying more during that dip. So that's why I always say never risk more than you're willing to lose, so that way you don't need to take the money out and sell for a loss, which is aka paper handing. But we got some tweets from Shytoshi that is definitely stirring up the market right now and has a lot of people wondering. And then at the end of this video, I want to do a token review that a lot of people in the community have asked me to do, and also someone from the team reached out and asked me to check it out, so we'll tap in and check that out at the end. So right now we got a tweet from Shytoshi saying, well, if y'all been following along with Shytoshi's Twitter page, it says, well, that last 1% was a lot easier than thought, because the post before that said we were basically 99% complete with the deal, and if y'all remember the post before that, it said 98%. So another post here saying, and now it's just a matter of negotiation, finalization, but all ducks are in a row. So this is something serious. If negotiation has to go on, some finalization, this is not something light. This is something major. We just had a tweet from Netflix engineering team asking what was the community's thoughts on NFTs. And I'm going to give you all why I believe Netflix is not ignoring, the NFT, craze that's happening right now, and where we're moving into with the metaverse and everything. So here's another tweet that I feel is very important to this. Remember, I always like to say connect the dots. We like to do the research to be able to see where the market is moving to, so that way we can position ourselves in a favorable position to make money, before those moves happen. So cinema time, grab some popcorn. Connect the dots. What do you need to grab popcorn for? Cinema time is right there in our face. If you ask me, I'm just speculating. Remember that. Sheep Army. This clip is from one of my favorite movie series, Terminator. In it, John speaks to ask his men to get time as he leaves his command to save an important soldier captured by the machines. Today, on the eve of a new year. So also, Shytoshi mentioned how we're a few days away, give or take, from the 1-year anniversary of Shytoshi taking the role of Shytoshi being the lead volunteer developer of Shiba Inu. So also another post saying, so I thought I'd celebrate with this clip. Don't read too deep into it, friends. It's just a movie. Isn't everything? Y'all know I like to say this is our movie that we're living in right now. This is your own movie. It's up to you to make your movie how you want it to be, but isn't everything. So to me, that's basically saying that it might be a movie on the way. And with Netflix already working with other artists, which we can see that here, commissioning 13 different artists to create NFT artwork for a movie that they were releasing, a Netflix documentary series, that tells me they're not ignoring what's happening. They're definitely looking to move into this space. Why? Because they don't want to get Blockbuster. How Netflix came and just wiped Blockbuster out. Netflix is aware of the disruption that NFTs are causing. Now, NFTs are allowing creators to basically fund their own projects through a crowdfunding method, by allowing people who believe in the projects, or fans, or investors, to fund the project, release it, and then make revenue, or a return on their investment from the sales or the profits of the movie. So I think this is what Netflix is trying to tap into, or either create just their own NFT platform. So not only can you watch movies, documentaries, but you'll also be able to browse NFT content. So and Shytoshi might have a hand in there at helping bring that into fruition. So let's see what else. There's another article. Netflix NFT Twitter post creates speculation on the future of NFTs and streaming. Netflix has set tongues wagging by asking its users what they think about NFTs. This has led many crypto Twitters to predict that the streaming giant is looking for ways to get involved in the NFT space. But how likely is this prediction? They're not asking this question for any for no reason at all, y'all. We got to connect the dots. So NFTs and streaming, a match made in heaven. Stoner Cats is an example of how Netflix and other streaming giants could utilize NFTs. To watch the show, potential viewers must purchase Stoner Cat NFTs, with each NFT costing around 0.35 ETH. Such a model could overturn the subscription model and turn NFTs into a lucrative model for streaming giants like Netflix. Additionally, NFTs can be used as marketing tools for high-profile TV shows and movies. This would be in line with Netflix's current trajectory, especially since Netflix is currently focusing on building franchises, not unlike Marvel Cinematic Universe. NFTs and the rise of the superfan. NFTs could also create communities of superfans that influence the direction of specific productions. For example, an NFT could serve as a governance token that gives NFT holders the right to vote on the direction of a show or access exclusive episodes. Y'all connect the dots. This is major what's happening right now, and Netflix will not be left out of this. So here's another post saying how NFTs will kill Netflix. So this is something that Netflix, team is seeing as well and can't ignore. So as we all predicted back in the 1990s, the net has spawned new opportunities for independent creators and consumers of all sorts. Blogs, YouTube, print on demand, 3D printing, Etsy, eBay, 99 Designs, Upwork, SoundCloud, Substack, and many other platforms give creators the ability to make things and sell, or at least distribute them, pretty directly to wide audiences without signing a contract or getting a job with a movie studio, magazine publisher, record company, or advertising agency. The problem is all the activity was subsumed by a few monopolist platforms that take way more of a share of profits than they deserve. YouTube and Spotify aren't much better for the typical artist than Uber and DoorDash are for the typical gig worker. But the decentralized web, that blockchain stuff, could change this, at least for a while. So I want y'all to look into these other articles. I want to leave a little meat on the bone for y'all, but just showing y'all 13 artists have made NFT works for Netflix. This is another article y'all can look up. Check that out. Also, here's another article. Will Netflix support NFTs? So could Netflix make the jump into crypto? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. A tweet from streaming giant Netflix posted on January 21st, that was just about a week ago, has sent the internet into overdrive as speculation grows over whether Netflix will support NFTs. The soaring success of NFTs has encouraged many industries to venture into non-fungible tokens and explore their widespread popularity. With a market cap of nearly $40 billion, the likes of Nike, Adidas, Ubisoft, and countless other huge companies are all dipping their toes in the crypto water, albeit with mixed responses. So check this article out as well, y'all. And here's an example of Hollywood already tapping into the NFT craze with Anthony Hopkins' movie using the blockchain for auction. So read this article as well, showing you that Hollywood is, not a stranger to this. Also, here's another article. Samsung promises groundbreaking new TV feature, NFT support. This article talks about how they'll have a feature where they'll create their own NFT platform similar to OpenSea, where people can buy, browse, and what was it? It might have just been buy and browse. So preview an NFT before purchasing it and learn about the NFT's history and blockchain metadata. So that's an article I want y'all to check out as well. And then here's another coin that's being very disruptive right now, Movie Coin. This coin is already using basically crowdfunding on, the Ethereum blockchain through Uniswap to allow fans and creators to, bring actual movies to the audience. So right here it shows you that this film right here would need $2 million in funding to be released. This film has a funding requirement of £80,000. This one is requiring 3.5 million pounds, and it's almost there, y'all. Connect the dots. See that this is happening. Scandals meets legend meets sexy beast. This movie might blow up, y'all. I don't know. The people believe in this movie for some reason. This one too. The Performance, a film by Shira Piven. So 4 million pound required. It's almost there, y'all. Connect the dots. This is what's happening. So I want y'all to, think about that. This information I'm putting in front of y'all. Let me know what y'all think about it. Do y'all think Shytoshi could be possibly partnering with Netflix to direct the Shiba Inu movie, or just to help bring out or launch or roll out the NFT platform? And if that's the case, then we can expect some great news for the Shiboshis. So, we might even see our Shiboshis being, starring in the Shiba Inu movie. This might be crazy, y'all. So connect the dots on that. Let me know y'all opinions. But this is the coin I wanted, to review. A few people been asking me to check this out. I've been, calling plays like Madden in the Discord. We've been on fire. We received over 2,000% gains on, some of these plays I've been calling in the last like about 2 weeks, week and a half. But this might be another one of those plays. I like to review new coins, and if I like them, I'll let y'all know, and I call them out in my private investment community on Facebook called Private Stock Market Game, as well as my private Discord. And we end up knocking some of these plays out the park, y'all. So let's see. This one is Inu. I already know the community is strong around this one, because this last like week or so, a lot of people been blowing me up to tap into this one. So here we are now. The website is voltinu.in. One thing I like to see with a lot of new projects is community. So hearing the name a lot, lets it's a signal or a sign that it can have a strong community behind it. If you go to different YouTubers videos and you're seeing in the comment section, a lot of people saying check out Inu, which is what happened to my comment sections. A lot of people saying different, people saying check out Inu, check out Inu. That's a sign that this project might be making some noise. Sometimes it could be you're just getting blasted, or they're rating you, what they like to do sometimes. But if you see it happen a few different times, then on different occasions, then that might be a sign. So Inu ETH. So this is obviously Ethereum based. You buy it on Uniswap. Here's a contract address. I like that they got that visible right away, because that's sometimes hard for a lot of people to find out. I want to open up this white paper. Now let's see about us. Inu introduction. I also liked it that they had the social media icons above the first fold of the page, or the first half of the page. But and that allows people to see or identify that they have a large community already. So we could even open up, the Twitter, Telegram, and they're on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap already. I would like to see, Instagram opened up as well. Just being on more platforms. But Inu is a hyper deflationary token whose aim is to invest in multiple asset classes such as NFTs, nodes, altcoins, staking, and farming of stablecoins. Unlike FAAS projects, this investment diversity allows to mitigate the risk while taking advantage of the possible non-correlated growth of the trending assets. Since Volt is intended to be a hyper-deflationary token, profits made on treasury investments are then used to buy back and burn Volt tokens. In addition to this deflationary mechanism, Volt has implemented an automatic 4% burn tax on BSC. The merger of these two mechanisms guarantee a continuous rising price floor due to the decrease of the circulating supply. So they got a burn built in there to automatically burn, or reduce the supply, which will in turn makes the remaining coins technically more valuable if investors still want to invest in a project or hold the project. So roadmap, y'all know this is my favorite part of the projects, to let us know if they're coming up with anything disruptive or something, game changing that we can, go gives us even more confidence to, possibly even put more money or even invest in a project in the first place. So stage 1, Telegram launch, Twitter launch, website development, contract development, stealth and fair launch on Uniswap, CoinGecko listing, CoinMarketCap listing, Etherscan verification, 1,000 holders. I like that they have all these things checked off, allowing us to see that, they are keeping up with the goals. One thing I would like to see, though, when I'm looking at the roadmap is 3 things. It be specific, measurable, and realistic. One thing is harder to measure these projects if they don't have an actual date timeline on it, where we can see this will happen Q1 2022 or Q2 2022, Q3, so I would like to possibly see that updated as well. So stage 2, NFTs acquisition, node acquisition, altcoins trading, first buyback and burn round. Okay, so see, we would like to know, when will this be happening? Has this happened already? So we can know what stage of the project we are entering in. So if y'all can update that, let the team know, that would be a good idea to add that as well. That would be nice. So first buyback and burn round, rebrand, because we don't know, did this happen already or not. So community contests and giveaways, NFT fractionalizations. I like that. So the ability to break up NFTs or tokenize NFTs as one NFT, that sounds interesting if that's what they mean. And FegX listing. So a lot of y'all, if y'all been rocking with me and y'all been following the channel, y'all know I like what the Feg project is bringing to the crypto space. And whenever I see a token, or a token is, preparing to be listed on FegX, that's a bullish sign for me. I'm very bullish on Feg, so I like to see when projects can connect the dots and understand what Feg is doing, because in order to be listed on Feg, they must lock liquidity for at least a year, I believe. So I like to see this, and they must dox as well with the Feg team, if I'm not mistaken. So I like to see that. So I like that a lot. Actually, they get a couple points for that. So shibaswap listing as well. So not only are they tapping in with FegX, they're tapping in with shibaswap, our favorite token to cover on the channel. That's a very bullish signal for me as well. So white paper released. We'll get into that in a second. Stage 3, smart contract audit, BSC bridge. I like that they're bridging with the Binance Smart Chain. Central exchange listings, treasury staking and farming, global marketing campaigns, billboards, celebrities, press releases, play to earn game release, Volt merch, 10,000 holders. So we'll check in a second. Stage 4, dashboard, automated social activity reward system. I'm interested to know more about that. Legal opinion. And so I like that as well, legal opinion, the fact that they understand that it's important to have some form of legal opinion because regulation is coming. Well, they're at least attempting to. So NFT collection, I like that as well, that they're getting ready to launch their own NFT collection if they haven't. Volt fiat gateway. Okay, so being able to pay with fiat directly into Volt, that would be nice. Volt swap, then coming up with their own swap. So I like that they are. It looks like they intend to have, some solid goals, in the future that they might possibly hit. I like what they're, the way they put these goals into the roadmap, and like let's say NFT acquisitions, no acquisition. So first off, it looks to me as if they're investing first, then planning on using some of that money to buy back, burn, update the project with the rebranding, giveaways with the community contest. So it all kind of flows nicely. It really seems thought out. It's not just scattered together with just like some scrolly goals, like, oh, first we're gonna give away $5,000 to this, then we're gonna do this, then we're gonna do that. It kind of flows nicely, like it actually reads through. So that's something I'm paying attention to as well. And I like that they actually have some major goals here to have their own swap, their own fiat gateway. That's gonna be a very big thing coming up in 2022. The ease of purchase, making your cryptocurrency easier for the retail investor, the average retail investor, to purchase. Because I can guarantee you, not one regular retail investor, y'all that's watching this video, y'all are beyond that point, but the regular Robinhood user is not going to start learning how to do Uniswap and pancakeswap and all these other swaps and things like that. They're not going to be ready for that yet. So the roadmap does look good. So we got the audit report, the white paper. Let's look at the tokenomics. So 1% reflection, 4% added to liquidity, 4% for marketing and development, 4% treasury, 1% reflection, 4% automatic burn, 4% marketing and development, 4% treasury. So these are the tokenomics on the E side, and tokenomics for the BSC side. They are identical. And how to buy this, you can buy it through MetaMask using Uniswap, swap the ETH for Volt. Y'all are familiar with that process. And you can also buy it on the BSC. Here's the contract address for that here. Make sure y'all get the right contract address. And now let's take a look at the Twitter page real quick. So 25,000 followers. That's some community right there. And already I can see that this is another bullish sign that I like to see, that they're followed by a lot of the other, influencers or people in the crypto community that I also follow, because that lets me know that these people are tapped in with them. They must be doing something right. So they got 25,000 followers. Let's take a look at those last few tweets. So how to buy Volt. You can purchase Volt on Uniswap. Volt keeps voting. If you know, you know. Volt Inu, Volt Army. The steps to be released in the coming days are nothing compared to the marketing push that's about to start. I like the sound of that. Just know that the Sheep Army isn't just investing in Volt. A ton of AMAs and highly respected Telegram channels are being scheduled. YouTube is gonna be taken by storm. So I like that. They're talking confident, and they're talking, real grimy, like they know what's up. Like they, that's with some conviction, they're saying it's going to happen. So it looks like SHIB holders can't get enough of Volt. So this is, a good video right here. Then, if the SHIB army is already tapped in. So SHIB army coming to Volt, probably nothing. Volt Inu, let's go. Nice. So one of 4 space pods has just been sold after a 300% plus surge. This position is de-risked and the remaining 3 are an awesome moon bag. With the Clonex at a 12 ETH floor price, why wouldn't their house in the at Nike metaverse not at least be worth 5 Volt? Bullish on the FKT Studios, aka at Nike metaverse and their space pods. Nike is one of the best marketer, if not the best. How could we miss having a home in their metaverse? So this makes me even more bullish on this project. The fact that they're aware and tapping into the right spaces, because this is what I'm also looking into as well. So I believe everything kind of happens for a reason, so it's good to see that. So also Google outside of this and look at the major companies that are entering the metaverse right now. The metaverse is predicted to be $1 trillion industry by 2028. If you haven't seen my last video that I just did doing the top coins that will be likely to 50 to 100x in 2022, and most of them are all basically metaverse coins right now that in that video, go check that video out, man. Trust me. And also, if you want to get in a private paid Discord, tap in with me via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. So only 95 space pods left before 5 ETH floor price. Owning a home in the at Nike metaverse might get expensive real fast. Thankfully, the Vault has already secured 3 of them, so they're not playing around, man. I like to see this. Okay, so check that out. Let's look at the white paper. Well, first we see the Telegram. They got 5,200 subscribers in there, but I want to see this white paper. So Volt Inu white paper introduction. Volt Inu is a hyper-deflationary token whose aim is to invest in multiple asset classes such as NFTs, nodes, altcoins, staking, and farming of stablecoins. Unlike FAAS projects, the investment diversity allows to mitigate the risk while taking advantage of the possible non-correlated growth of the trending assets. These guys are on to something, y'all. Since Volt is intended to be a hyper-deflationary token, profits made on treasury investments are then used to buy back and burn Volt tokens. In addition to this deflationary mechanism, Volt has implemented an automatic 4% burn tax on BSC. The merger of the two mechanisms guarantees a continuous rising price floor due to the decrease of the circulating supply. In addition to these deflationary features that continually reduce the circulating supply, Volt will also have a mechanism other than speculation to stimulate demand. Indeed, Volt is intended to have many concrete utilities, first of which is to be used as an in-game currency in our play to earn game. So I like that as well right there. We went over the roadmap, went over the tokenomics. Here's the contract address. The total supply amounts across both ETH and BSC chains to 69, what is it, 100 million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, 69 sectillion, I think that is. It's a ridiculous supply amount. 35% of the liquidity is locked for 1 year on Unicrypt. The rest of the liquidity is locked forever since it's generated by the 4% liquidity tax of the Volt smart contract, which sends the newly created LP tokens to the burn address. So BEP20 contract address here, and more social media links. So I like what this project is doing. You know, I definitely will be creating a position in this project. This is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. You know, think about if this project is right for you. I'm only going to risk an amount of money that will not cause me to paper hands if the project has a, you know, 10-20% correction from the time I buy, because that's just the nature of crypto. Crypto is still the wild wild west. It's highly volatile, which means the prices can go up, can go down. But what I'll be doing is looking at the chart and trying to buy in along a key support level. So I'll be looking at the chart using my technical analysis to try to identify areas in the chart that will be key, a key entry point. Now, if you're not familiar with that, you can go through some of my technical analysis videos. I teach y'all this for free. All you got to do is go watch the old videos, or you can reach out to me to get my technical analysis course that will teach you all this in one course. You know, you can take it at your own pace, and you know, it'll really take you to the next level. So reach out to me via email if you're ready for that, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. Also, for those that are just getting started, I have free crypto resources in the description section of this video. Check it out, and I'll put the info of this project as well, Vote Inu, in the description section as well. And that's all we got for this video, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up on me, and we are out.